Hey everyone, welcome back to Unsolicited Bourbon Reviews, episode 16. And today we'll be reviewing Mellow Corn, also known as MFC, aka Mellow fucking Corn. This has definitely been a bourbon that's a bottom shelfer, but it's getting some notoriety, and you can see it pretty much any liquor store that you go into. You'll see it in a lot of dive bars. Nowadays I know I've been to some places to where they'll have like mixed drinks, and this will be the base alcohol. So let's talk about it. So it is a 100 proof bottled and bond straight corn whiskey, which we have not done yet. MSRP is a big whopping $13. So this is definitely a bottom shelfer, but there's not a whole lot of corn whiskeys out there. So corn whiskeys obviously have to be majority corn, and they're finished in a brand new barrel or uncharred barrel. So that's why it is not a bourbon, because it is an unfinished barrel. So that is a David random fact. Also, this is a bottled in bond product. So for it to be considered bottled in bond, this dates back to the 1897 Bottled in Bond Act, basically saying that for it to be considered bottled in bond, it has to be federally bonded distillery, has to be distilled in the same season by the same distiller at the same distillery. So you'll see things. It also has to be 50% alcohol and 4 years old. So when you see something is bottled in bond, it means it is federally regulated. So let's talk about it. So again, it's a bottom shelfer. I've had this before. Pretty good product. Again, not a whole lot of corn whiskeys out there. Go ahead and open it. And again, do not be fooled by the screw off top. But yeah, it is a pretty good product. It's made from our Heaven Hill distillery. So again, Heaven Hill, pretty reputable brand. And here they are making a $13 bottom shelfer. So, but yeah, this nice gold color. So the mash bill is 90% corn, 10% mellow. The age is undisclosed, but we know it is guaranteed a 4-year bourbon, 4-year whiskey, because it is bottled in bond. So again, remember the criteria when someone says, or you buy a bourbon or a whiskey that says it's bottled in bond, so you know it's going to be at least 4 years old. So we won't be smelling the cap because it's not cork top. We'll smell it. It's 100 proof. Very harsh smelling. There's no mystery. It is 100 proof. Kind of has at the beginning, it kind of has a very ethanol, borderline paint thinner smell, but then it comes the sweetness, banana, corn flavor in the back end, some vanilla. But let's go ahead and have our sip. Very smooth. Very smooth. Extremely sweet. If you like sweet, this is a perfect whiskey for you. It's almost liquid candy, based on how sweet it is. It's very vanilla, very just some maybe banana notes that are in there. Again, very forward. And you're not gonna have that oak taste because it's an unfinished barrel. So again, this is a corn whiskey. That's why there's not a whole lot out there, because I have to use brand new barrels that are not charred and that have not been used for anything else other than making a corn whiskey. It's very tasty. Definitely tasted alcohol. Good finish for 100 proof. But let's go ahead and rate this for a $13 bourbon, or a $13 whiskey, I should say. Because it's not a bourbon, it is a corn whiskey. This is a 7.5. Don't be fooled by the $13 price point. Don't be fooled it's at the bottom of the shelf. And don't be fooled that no one knows about this. But this does have a bit of a cult following. If you go on Reddit, you have Mellow Corn that has their own subreddit. It's pretty funny stuff, but this is very good. Get your hands on it. Definitely do it. You can make some great cocktails on it, or you can have an everyday sipper. But today, again, this is a fun one for our 16th episode. Something a little different. And again, you know, bottom shelfers are fun to do, especially when they're good ones. So appreciate it. We'll talk soon, and we'll catch you later.